Hello everyone, so today we are going to talk about the play of William Shakespeare, Hamlet. So let's talk a bit about the writer or the playwright of this glorious play and well-known play, William Shakespeare. So William Shakespeare is one of the pillars of the English literature and the world literature because he was very known and still worldwide known and very influential among the lovers and intellectuals and the lovers of literature and intellectuals around the world. So he lived in the era of the Elizabethan age, which was ruled by Queen Elizabeth I, which has supported his plays and his company of theater and so on. So William Shakespeare wrote many things which are still loved and criticized all the time, and written about many things were written about it, such as Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, Othello, 12 Nights, King John, King Lear, Comedy of Errors, and many things, many many plays around maybe 37 plays, and also he is a well-crafted poet. He wrote poetry very nicely. He wrote many sonnets, and I what the most famous one is Sonnet 18, starting with Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day, which is also a very nice and influential poem. So let's dig deeper in the plot of the play. So the plot of the play, from the beginning and from the from the from the paperback of this version, you understand that there is something tragic. So first of all, the black the black color of the cover, and also there is here a a human incident of death. So from the beginning, we smell the idea of revenge, because the king of Denmark was dead, and after a while we understand that his brother marries the mother of Hamlet, which is the main character in this play. So from time to time, the dead king came to appear in the play in the form of a ghost, especially in the beginning when Horatio and the other guards saw him at night and came to Hamlet to say that to him, and he also said that he saw his father, and he talked to him. Later on, when he was alone with Hamlet, he confessed to him the plot that was done to result his death and his overthronement. So he said to him that he was betrayed by his brother and was poisoned to be dead, and he is to revenge his killing. So Hamlet's task all the time, he is thinking about it and worried about it, which is to take revenge of his father's death. So with the events, at the end he will execute his pledge or his task of killing the king, his uncle. But the play does not contain just dreadful scenes and so on. This tragic scene will be in the very end, but in the about the middle there is like a light of love between Hamlet and Ophelia. There is a relationship between them. he uh, he loved her. He said to her that he loved her, and she also does. But later on, he became controversial because of his melancholia and his worriness about what his father told him, and the shock of his death and so on. Later on, he will be executing a play within a. It's a play within a play because he wants to show the to the attendants and to the king and the queen that he knows what's behind his father's death, but in that play he will imitate what happened, the poison in the ear of the king while he was asleep, and that resulted in his death. Uh, Later on, at the end, there will be a tragic scene which is uh, containing many dead bodies. First, Laertes and Hamlet, they will be fighting for honor, but they will both die at the end, and the king, he will be poisoned, and also Queen Gertrude also will be poisoned by drinking a poisoned wine. So this is the story of the play. It's a bit ambiguous in terms of characters, because each character has his own world, and should be examined partly. Each character should be examined alone to understand this play more. And I will leave you some PDFs and researches that were done about this play, especially one that I have read recently. It's called A Relation to Death in Hamlet, because Hamlet is very related to death, and Hamlet, the character, first he wanted death as a resource, and later on he wanted it as asking for honor by taking a fight with Laertes. And this is it. Before I wrap up my video, I would like to share with you an important and very nice quote from the play. It is said by Polonius: "If we are true to ourselves, we cannot be false to anyone." And this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to share this with your friends. Goodbye.